do is win. I said all I do is, yeah, I can never lose. No, I can never lose. J2, look at me to look at you. What it do? I said all I do is win. Yeah, it's low. It's low. Don't keep all that in it. Win.
Yo, what's going on? This is your boy
All I do
J.
is win. Yeah, all I do is win. I said all I do is win. I can never lose. No, I can never lose. Not at all. Look at me and look at you. I said all I do is win.
Before I bring on the first artist of the show,
I said all I
I want
do
to
is
thank you
win.
again
I
for
can
tuning in,
never
but also
lose.
thank all the guests
No,
to
I
the
can
show.
never lose. Not at all. Look at me and look at you. Man, worth a couple M's and I ain't seen the check. Got the 40 with the beam and the moon label sex. CEO with J and me is where they placing their bets. Give a fuck about a man, I'm just speaking the facts. I mean for real. I mean for real, bro. I ain't got no chill. Tripping off these pills. Said I'm tripping off these pills. Play with my money, you can
Space in the form of commercial. So I hope that you guys tap in before we get to season 1, which will be June 21st. So be sure to tune in June 21st for season 1 of BEuLA Live. So I'm going to go ahead and bring on the first artist to the show. There we go. I see they put him up on the screen. So I'm going to bring to the show right now Jay Mills. Can we get a round of applause for Jay Mills?
Yes, sir.
What's going on, man?
What's going on with you, kid?
Welcome back.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back.
Yes, sir.
You know, you did your thing last week. You had me over there bopping in the corner, so I know to go this way, so I got more wiggling room. You feel me?
Right.
But I hear you coming back for the final episode of the pilot season. I definitely appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure, man. I'll do it for the people, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what songs you doing tonight, man?
Oh, man, you know, I'm going to hit y'all with the same joints I hit y'all with last time.
Oh,
We got
okay,
one
smooth.
new one, you feel me? Turn up.
Nice. Well, I'm going to let you do your thing, all right? So, again, Jay Mills, do your thing.
Let's get it. Yeah.
Turn me up in the headphones.
Turn me up. How y'all feeling out there, man? We gonna get it. Ooh, yeah. I'm starting to feel a deja vu. Been here before, but I don't know if it was with you. Liquor got you acting up, but who am I to judge? Been going through some things and just need a little luck. Yeah. Don't know what it is, but life has been crazy. Everything has took a turn for the worse lately. Went through hella drama with a nigga from your past. Been about a year, but things happen so fast. Girl, you need to slow it down. What goes up must come down, but everything will turn around. You say you do drugs just to cope with the pain. Yeah. It may not seem like it, but Queen, I do the same. Yeah. I'm starting to feel a deja vu. Been here before, but I don't know if it was with you. Liquor got you acting up, but who am I to judge? Been going through some things and just need a little luck. Well, guess what? Yeah. Said, baby, I'm here to get to you. Get to you, ooh, yeah. Said, baby, I'm here to get to you. Get to you, ooh, yeah. Said, baby, I'm here to get to you. Get to you, ooh, yeah. Said, baby, I'm here to get to you. Get to you, ooh, yeah. Now you starting to feel a deja vu. Been here before, but you don't know if it was with me. And lately inside you been feeling so empty. You really want me to fill you up, stretch you out on this bed naked. Yeah, well guess what? Said baby I'm here to get to you. Get to you, ooh yeah. Said baby I'm here to get to you. Get to you, yeah, get to you, ooh yeah. Yes sir. BEuLA, man. Let's get it. Yeah. Let's hit them with a little bit of wind, man. Let's go. Yeah. Can I slow it down for y'all? Got my boy HD in the building. I'm gonna get it in. Yeah. Yeah. A two-step, a two-step, a two. Yeah. Get slow. Survive. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I know. Wow, we gon' break them up. Yeah. Wow. First thing they do is they gon' take it up. Yeah. Them jets is taking up. Yeah.
And I know there's something about the boy, this hoe just can't shake it off. But I do not know why your bitch all on my dick tonight. They told me you can have her, cause I'm not even worried about your bitch tonight. You're so bro, come and grab her. I do not know why your bitch all on my dick tonight. They told me you can have her, cause I'm not even worried about your bitch tonight. It's over, come and grab her. I never
let. I may know her face, but I don't know her name. Can't really tell the difference, bro, they all the same. I stay up in my bag, I just do my thing. All up in the world when I be switching lanes. Blowing clouds of the loud, them jets is taking off. I don't know what it is, them hoes can't shake them off. If I get it to the crib, bet she gon' break it off. BEuLA, how she strip, baby, take it off. She say that she in love, I just call her bluff. I got no time for feelings, I just run it up. If it ain't about no cash, then I'm not involved. But baby hella thick, say she can take it off. She say she got a man, but my way's real. But if a man knew she was here, he'd try and kill her. But that's a risk she willing to take. I hit a spot, plus she let away my girl taste. And I know all these hoes, when they see us, man, we gon' break them all. Yeah. And I know when they get to the room, first thing they do is they gon' take it off. Yeah. And I know they see all of the clouds of the loud, the jets is taking off. Yes, sir. And I know it's something about the boy, these hoes just can't shake it off. But I do not know why your bitch all on my dick tonight, yes sir.
They told me you can have her,
wow.
cause I'm not even worried about your bitch tonight. Yes sir, bro, come and grab her. I do not know why your bitch all on my dick tonight. They told me you can have her,
a two-step,
cause I'm not
yes,
even worried about your bitch tonight.
Let the sun bro come and grab her. I never, yes, Lord. It's your boy Millsy, man. Wow. Wow. Yes, Lord. BEuLA, let's get it.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Again, welcome back to the show.
Man, glad to be here.
Hot as always.
Yes,
Slide
sir,
over.
yes,
I'm sorry
sir,
about
yes,
that.
sir.
So yeah, man. So where can they find you next, man? I know you're busy.
Oh man, I got a whole lot of stuff going on, man. BT weekend finna go up, so y'all can catch me at the Roxy on the 20th.
I'm
My
gonna
boy
invite
DJ. Oh yeah, for sure, you're in there. You're in there for sure. I got another show on the 8th. You feel me? That's before this joint on the 20th. Man, I just work.
Nice, nice. So where can they find you? Where can they find you online? You got
man, you can find me at JARA. It's not JR, it's JARA. JAYARAH _MILLZ. Man, follow up.
So, all right. So is there anybody else in your camp? Like, what label you with? You with the label, right?
Oh, yeah, man. You feel me? JME is my label, you feel me? I'm the CEO of that. And then I'm working with my boy No Name, you feel me, with the Financial Records, you dig?
Nice. So any other artists in that group? Or?
Oh, man, we got a couple of artists, man. My boy HDE here, you feel me? He doing his thing, no handouts, you feel me, and all that. Man, yeah, it's a couple artists though, man. We working.
Awesome. Well, again, thank you for coming through.
Man, appreciate y'all for having me.
Absolutely. This is the extended version for the finale of the pilot season. So we'll be going for 2 hours tonight. So, you ain't got to take off. You
ain't going nowhere, man. We here. We finna turn up.
Yeah, we turning up in the other room.
I got another song if y'all need me to do it. Let's get it.
That's what's up. I might have to hold you to that.
Let's get it.
But after the break, we're going to go to a break. After the break, we're going to bring on who I call cannabis royalty. She has been in the industry for over 25 years.
Look, I just had one of the edibles outside.
Let me tell you something about them. Anyway, I'm going to let her tell you about the edibles. They look soft and sweet.
Look.
They knock you out.
They like that.
Yes, sir. So we're going to go to a quick break. We'll be right back with, like I said, Cannabis Royalty. This is BEuLA Live Special Edition. Tune in. We'll be right here.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
I do not know why your bitch all on my dick tonight. I told me you can have her, cause I'm not even worried about your bitch tonight. It's over, come and grab her. I never.
I may know her face, but I don't know her name. Can't really tell the difference, bro, they all the same. I stay up in my bag, I just do my thing. All up in the world when I be switching lanes. Blowing clouds of the loud, me just is taking off. I don't know what it is, them hoes can't shake them off. If I get it to the crib, bet she gon' break it off. BEuLA how she strip, baby, take it off. She say that she in love, I just call her bluff. I got no time for feelings, I just run it up. If it ain't by
What up, though? This is your man, Nico the Wolf, host of the Marijuanologist, inviting you to tune in every Friday, 4:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Vibration Frequency Network at vibrationfrequency.com. This is where we cover the global impact and efficacy of cannabis. That's the Marijuanologist on the Vibration Frequency Network every Friday, 4:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. See you there. Best believe. What up, though? This is your man, Nico the Wolf, hollering at y'all to pull up to vibrationfrequency.com and tap into the Wolf's Den every first Friday of the month, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, here at vibrationfrequency.com, where you'll see some of the dopest, eclectic artists across this planet performing on this platform at the Vibration Frequency Studios. We get it in here, y'all, live. You dig? Oh. Damn, you fly. What's your name and all you claims you said was yours? I said my name is Nico.
I never.
I may know her face, but I don't know her name. Can't really tell the difference, bro, they all the same. I stay up in my bag, I just do my thing. All up in the world when I be switching lanes. Blowing clouds of the loud, we just is taking off. I don't know what it is, them hoes can't shake them off. If I get it to the crib, bet she gon' break it off. BEuLA how she strip, baby, take it off. She say that she in love, I just call her bluff. I got no time for feelings, I just run it up. If it ain't about no cash, then I'm not involved. But baby hella thick, say she can take it off. She say she got a man, but my way's realer. And if a man knew she was here, he'd try and kill her. But that's a risk she willing to take. I hit a spot, plus she let away my girl taste.
And I know all these hoes, they gon' see you, so we gon' break them all. And I know they gon' get to the room, first thing they do is they gon' take it off. And I know they see all of the cloud and the live, the jets is taking off. And I know there's something about the boy, the hoes just can't shake it off. But I do not know why your bitch all on my dick tonight. That told me you can have her, cause I'm not even worried about your bitch tonight. And so bro, come and grab her. I do not know why your bitch all on my dick tonight. That told me you can have her, cause I'm not even worried about your bitch tonight. And so bro, come and grab her. I never.
Turn me up in the headphones.
Starting to feel a deja vu. Been here before, but I don't know if it was with you. Liquor got you acting up, but who am I to judge? Been going through some things and just need a little love. Don't know what it is, but life has been crazy. Everything has took a turn for the worse.
And we are back. This is your boy Jay Will, and this is BEuLA Live. And as I said before the break, we are here with cannabis royalty, Ms. Laura Novellino of CCNC Edibles. How are you? Absolutely. We got to applaud that. 25 years of cannabis. I'm doing well. Thank you for coming on the show. So, absolutely. So you've got so. Yes, definitely. That's what I was about to say. You've got so much you can tell. So, like, take us to the beginning. It's 25 years. How did it start for you in cannabis? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hold on 1 second. It seems like we're having a slight issue. There you go. So you were saying, I'm sorry, go ahead.
And so, and then from there it went to dabbling into
In the years
better
after
short
Essence's death,
description into
pain became
opening
routine.
up, one of the first cannabis collectives in LA.
Nice.
Okay,
Nice.
so from that it was a series of opening up collectives, mentoring, hydroponic, cultivation, 80 acres. You know, I'd say 3-page bio on all the
Absolutely.
things that I've done in the industry.
Absolutely,
But
absolutely.
That's where it pretty much began.
So I've heard you described as you've got a 360-degree ownership. Talk to me about that. Talk to me about this 360. What is that about?
360 is kind of integrating everything in there. First we started with the hydroponics, where, we ran these businesses simultaneously.
Right.
So it wasn't one after the other or stretching into something new. It was one, then creating another business on top of that, another business on top of that. It was filling in all the pieces to the puzzle.
Right.
Because, when you were building the industry, it's not like you had a wide range of resources.
Right.
You couldn't open up a yellow book and find, an edible creator when
Right.
you're,
Right.
And so you became one.
Okay. Right.
And so, if you needed to build a website, that's website design, you take your talent, you put that in. And so I'm an entrepreneur.
There you
And
go.
I like to go where other people don't want to go.
Sounds like
and,
more like a serial entrepreneur because you're
I
doing
am a
it all
serial
right.
entrepreneur. And when I went looking for an investor, I found that was the biggest problem.
Oh yeah.
Because most people, come in as owning one business, two business, whatnot.
Right.
You needed to find a serial investor, a serial business,
Right.
somebody who actually understood how to run multiple all.
Right. Well, let's talk about that, if we will. So there's a lot of shiftiness, if you will, with the regulations. Would you agree?
Don't get me going.
Right. Okay. So understanding that, like, for investors, like it's a very tricky time. So what would your recommendation be for investors out there? You guys listen up.
You know what? For me personally, I always say in this industry right now with the regulations and the chaos that's going on, and the fact that they legalized it before they regulated it, and they're never going to be able to catch up at the rate that it is that they're going.
Right.
That's a huge criticism. Okay, for an investor, it's a hurry up and wait.
Right.
That's the terminology.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
When you really get down to it, it consists of having a lot of money. You have to have big balls of brass. So where it is that they are not ready to go, you have to build them to show it. Because that's exactly how we built that industry.
Right.
We built it and they came.
Exactly.
And so now that they've come, they see. Now it's like, okay, here, let's do this. I say there's in the bottom game of this industry, at the end of the line, it's either going to be state run or it's going to be either Dubai run. You're talking Dubai, you're talking Syria, and I say bring me serious investors because you've got to build something that's going to be big.
Right.
Because this
It's gotta
message
sustain.
is bigger than what people understand.
So let's talk about the message. One message that frightens me is, related to the all of the predators out there that's basically preying on people more so of color in the communities because they qualify for certain provisions, based on this war on drugs. So understanding that, and as you talk about investors, talk about how important the investor is to the social equity applicant. Maybe going to the social equity, that whole thing. Who is the social equity applicant? I know registration opens up. Am I throwing too much at you?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Go for it. I'm waiting for you to say where you want me to land.
See, there you go.
Okay. Because that's what it is in the end game for me. When you sit and you say it's investors, for me, it's sitting this out and wait until the chaos gets over.
Exactly.
Your chaos. We ain't nothing but a bunch of lambs playing in a wolf's garden.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And we have to learn the rules of the wolf.
Right.
In order to play.
Well, what about the fight?
The fight about the social equity is telling the people who it is that they really are. It's about LA. It's about our brothers owning businesses in the communities that it is. When you're talking about giving back to the community, you give back to the community when you employ the community.
Absolutely.
When you bring that group of people in there, they in turn are feeding their families, raising their standards, paving their streets,
Right,
you know,
right.
with the tax dollars and what you need to have in there. Social justice and equity is now fighting for the people who don't understand that they are royal.
Right. That's
Okay,
it. That's
that
it.
they are kings and they are queens and they are the inheritors. The meek shall inherit the world.
That's it.
And
That's
this
word.
is where
That's word. I love when
it's
they drop
playing.
words on the show.
I'm ministered. Where
Right.
does it end for me?
I was about
I'm a
to say,
cannabis
we haven't gotten to
minister.
that
So
yet.
we're
You are.
preaching and teaching because it's about education.
Well, hold on. Let's back up a little
Yeah.
bit because we hadn't gotten to that yet. So I think I heard you say you're a cannabis minister,
Yeah.
right? Talking about a cannabis minister.
Well, where else can I go from here besides where I want to go? And that's what I said. And that's going to take some serious investment. You know, so the dream is real and the goal is laid out and the plans are well made. But the industry's not there yet. And they're
Right.
not going to get, I'm a pioneer. I'm mama.
Right, right. Mama Bear, right?
So while I'm sitting, I had to come back and put everybody and all the people's in check. And that's the reason why I'm with the Social Equity Group, the
Right.
coalition, because where else would I be?
Right. Shout out
Because
Social
it's
Equity LA. I
Social
do that
Equity
every,
LA. It's
every
about teaching and educating and letting them know what's rightfully theirs and being able to take that money that was given to us in Prop 64 and be able to put that on the table so that our brothers and sisters can own businesses in their community
exactly.
and be able to rise up.
Right, right.
Today is We Rise LA.
Right. So we know there's a struggle going on, obviously,
Mhm.
right? So, pardon me, moving forward beyond the struggle, where do you see that? What do you see happening at the back end of this money that's obviously locked? Like they're already pulling from it. We know so allocation has gone to what, LAPD funding.
Which was stated in there in the beginning. I mean, that was one of the things I put radar on,
Really?
you know, before Prop 64 did, when you read about the social equity and the money and where it was going.
Right.
You know, that stood out to me before Prop 64 even came about. And it was knowing that everything was going to go back into law enforcement, the enforcement of our brothers and sisters, putting them into a prison system
Exactly.
that's now owned by private. You know, it's kind of like everybody needs to get woke, and this is the P.
Okay.
The social equity group is the P underneath the mattress that's going to cause the ripple
Okay.
that's going to make the change in the effect of the world, and people need to go woke to that. And
Right.
that's why I'm minister now,
Okay.
because
okay.
it's about preaching.
So what
it's
about the
about coming
stigma?
out.
What about the stigma that a lot, like I know there's a lot of viewers right now that saying,
Yeah.
wait, what do you mean a cannabis minister? Like, do you? I'm sure someone's asking, are y'all rolling up and hitting the blunt at the service?
You're
or
changing the perspective. Who comes to church?
everybody?
The broken,
Okay.
the downhearted,
Okay.
the people who need healing,
Mhm.
the people who need to hear positivity, the
Right.
people who come in and get healed on the Sabbath day every Sabbath, you know, family.
Right. Right.
And they need to hear and feed nothing but what's good going to come in.
right.
Okay?
Right.
Cannabis is used as an entheogen. It's been used, you know, in many years. Let's date back to when they first discovered, you know, in China. Chinese used it back in 2700s, I believe,
Okay.
for mental illness.
Right.
Okay, that was the number one reason for using cannabis, and throughout the years and being spread into, you know, can't do a history lesson in 5 minutes, but
Right.
basically that's where it is. When you're thinking about changing the perspective of somebody's mind, where it's the fine line is between crazy and genius is the fact that your perspective, okay? Whether you're listening to God or whether it is you're following, you know, more of a negative energy or, you know, you can use it in just about everything. It's spiritual.
Come on now.
Okay? It heals the soul. You know, food feeds us, yoga works our bodies in delicate ways, just mentored for us. And that's what cannabis does. It works individually, all in each one of us. The reason why you're never going to come down with the dosage. This is what I do now with food.
Right.
I
Right.
feed people. I feed the soul. I get to know them. I understand. I'm a caregiver.
Right. I was
You
going
know,
to talk to you about
I
the food,
ask
too.
questions. I've been taking data analysis since day one.
Right.
I've been playing the legal industry game before we had to play the legal industry game. Stupid me, you know?
Well, no. Well, now you know. Now
You get
know.
broken, you get beaten, you know, you've had helicopters over your head and you've had your family broken and torn apart.
Right.
And you've gone from everything and you understand. And how else am I going to preach haven't been through it?
Right.
What do I know what it's like to be homeless if I haven't been homeless?
Right.
How do I know what that feels? And how do I know that your mental mind
Mm.
is what you have to guard most of all? Because that is the fine line to pick and
Yeah.
hearing God.
Absolutely.
When you ain't got nothing else and no further way to go, you could no reason but to look up. Cannabis comes in and changes your.
Very interesting.
It's not
very
for
interesting.
everybody. And you have people that come in that don't smoke, and you have people that do.
Mhm.
We like to do a meditation. We like to start somebody off and relax, do it. We do it in a safe place.
Mhm.
Where else do you know to go to church for 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours? They don't want to go home.
Right. So they're there.
I tried to end it thinking I was infringing on their,
Right.
you know, and they told me that no, it's an hour. After an hour, I'm like, okay, that's it. That's every church, pretty much everybody goes to is, unless you're Jehovah's Witness,
Uh-oh.
you're in church all day.
Oh, well, see, I don't know. I haven't checked into that one.
I'm a theater, you know, I've studied different religions
Uh-huh.
and whatnot, so it's about putting it all together. It's not meant on anything, but it is Bible-based. It is taught on Christ. It is taught on the truth.
Awesome.
It is taught on where it brings us back, and you open your perspective in your mind, and you hear God,
Right.
and you heal yourself, and you come together as a people, and no, they don't want to leave, and I feed you too.
Come on.
I'm going to create a banquet because why? That's how you get to know. When you come and you smoke and you release,
Uh-huh.
there's no barriers. There's no wall.
Okay. Gotcha.
There's
Gotcha.
no, you know, you're relaxed and you come and you bring yourself broken and you lay it down
Right.
and you hear the word.
Right.
And you're
right.
going to open and you're going to tune in.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's basically what it is. And that 60s revelation, tune in.
Is that what it was?
That's what it, you know? And when
Gotcha.
you're tuned in, I mean, that was the fight. It's always been the fight. This is a war.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we're going to fight them on another front.
I mean, it's just starting all over again in a
It's-
sense. Would you agree?
No,
Or how
it's
you feel?
time.
Well, I mean, it's
It-
time, but
it's-
it's a
yeah.
whole new battle in a sense.
They're always going to be. That's the reason why you're not going to be able to.
Mm-hmm.
You have to imagine what the end is going to look like before you do. Revelations 22:12, and a leaf shall heal them.
Leaf shall heal them.
Turn to the back page of your Bible, y'all.
Turn to. I'm going there after the show.
And a leaf shall heal them from the tree of life, and it's all connected. And it doesn't matter what it is that you're practicing. There's one truth to everything. And the truth is what it is that stands. And when you see that with a cannabis mind.
Right.
I couldn't figure out why God was giving me so much to do and why I was going through the hardships that I had to go through. I couldn't figure out why I had so much trivia knowledge about cannabis
Right.
that I've been able to see. You know, when you say that you're building a business standing on giants, I am that giant.
Right. Absolutely.
When you
Absolutely.
see 360, you see everything that there is to see
Right.
and how it all connects in the pieces. It's like looking at the matrix from a distance.
Right.
You see the connections of what it is and you hear it. And I can't help. And sometimes you hear yourself clear.
Right.
You
There you
know,
go.
you hear God clear. Like I say, he speaks to us through friends and family, and all we need to do is pay attention and listen. You know, that's
Absolutely.
calling out the scriptures, calling out what's good, and you hear. And cannabis is a huge part of that because it heals that soul.
Awesome.
It plays in with everything, you know, in such a way that you can't describe it unless you're part of it.
Right. Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
that's like having a cultivator walk through a garden or somebody's describing it. They know.
Right.
Automatically you're relaxed and you're among babies and you're, you know, and you get that look on your face that we all share. You mention the word cannabis, you mention the word weed,
Right.
and all of a sudden everybody gets a smile on their face and says, I can trust you.
True. Very true. Very true.
Because I'm always going to trust somebody that sees the same perspective
Right.
that I can see, because that perspective is farther than what you can take it unless you're there.
It certainly brings people together. But let's talk about your food if we can transition a little bit. Because you've got, I checked out your sites and everything, and you guys make sure you do the same thing. But like, what all do you cook that contain CBD and all the good stuff, all the good extra stuff?
I am
What can
into
you not
everything.
cook?
It's not just about CBDs, although I do want a CBD line, but that CBD line has to be a pure line because what I create is just something that's wholesome. I'm going to give you the good and I'm going to give you the bad, you know.
Okay.
So I'll give you some healthy in other words, the answer is everything.
Everything. So like
Everything.
if
Name
someone
it.
wants to.
This food is my passion. God gave
Gotcha.
me 37 years in the food industry.
Okay. Nice.
From fast food to fine dining with a huge cuisine of everything. And all I do is imagine. So I create. That's my art.
I love it.
I create all the different varieties of food, and I feed people pertaining to what it is you do. Food works like cannabis. It's individual.
Right. So, but you're able to infuse all of the foods with
Everything.
cannabis. Everything.
We've done from meatloaf to clam
Right,
chowder to
that's what I'm
pot
trying to get
roast
to. I want to hear
mac
the
and
roll
cheese,
call.
name it. I've done chicken and what. When I come out,
Mm.
and this is so y'all know.
So
When I come out and
y'all see that? Y'all see that?
a spread for CC&C edibles,
Come on,
if you
talk
guys
about it.
have me come out, I feed you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and that's what it's about. I go, and this is also part of my tithing. I come in, I like to give my time, and I feed, because I'm gonna ask you questions too.
Look at that. That looks
I'm gonna
amazing.
collect data. I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna know how it is, because everybody talks about it for days.
Right.
You know,
I'm sure.
I'm a chef.
Okay. So how
yeah.
high do they get with the food?
How did they get with the food?
How high? How much of an effect is it that it has? Like,
You know,
do you
it's-
measure the volume or the levels of the THC in the
All
food?
right.
Do you make the butters? Like, talk to me about
Here's
this.
the education.
Because I'm gonna have to come
Here's
over
the
for dinner. When is
education.
the next dinner? When is your next dinner?
Just invite me.
I'm
That's
coming to
it.
your
In
house.
fact, I was going to do the Chelsea Handler show when that first came out, you
Oh,
know,
nice.
and here's the thing. I'm dedicated to, my group of people that it is, because like I said, it's research and development for me. They aren't where I want to be yet. And
Okay.
until I've created and find the right people to do that, I'm messing around with research and development.
Okay.
And when you feed the soul, you learn about everybody's different body types and their shapes and whatnot. If you're skinnier and you're going to come in, you're going to eat a little bit more. If you got a little bit more body fat and weight on you, then, you're going to need to eat a little bit less.
Okay.
It's all about dosage size, but nobody can give you an accurate dosage size because we're all not made the same. Not even
Right.
identical twins are the same chemistry makeup. And so, therefore, you can never come up with it's a trial and experimentation. And especially in this day and age right now, because you've got so many products. Some are legal, some are not. Nobody's got a real license. Everybody's running on temps.
Very interesting.
Everybody doesn't deserve to be in the industry, and there are great people that are undiscovered yet.
Absolutely.
And so this is an industry that's going to remain in a chaotic state for a moment. And even then, I've been done creating things that, give me something, challenge me.
How about that?
I love a challenge because there ain't nothing too much that I haven't done that I don't want to do. And when I don't want to do it, I find somebody that can do it and I treat them.
Nice.
And then I give them the specs because it should taste the way it should. I'm a foodie.
Oh, got you. So
Food is my passion.
Well, do you see in the future? Do you see maybe a restaurant or something like
Oh,
that?
funny you should mention that.
Hey, look at my little intuition.
And you want to know something? This will be used as my patent and trademark because ain't nobody can steal this from me if I'm saying it in media, right?
There you go.
Blues, bliss, and cannabis.
Blues, bliss, and cannabis.
And yeah,
So is
and
that some music in there as well? The
I
blues,
am an audio engineer. Music is my thing. I am into, that's my passion. I thought I was going to be an audio engineer.
Right.
I did not know I was going to be a cannabis minister, and I didn't know I was going to be a business owner. But my father put the first black travel agency in Dayton, Ohio.
Really?
Okay. And
Okay.
he's an entrepreneur, a serial entrepreneur. So, of course, I'm going to be that and be the first black woman to, help erect the first cannabis club in L.A.
That's awesome.
And that is what makes me that royalty. I earned it. I didn't go through my battles and whatnot to say, hey, I know what it is. But I find myself spiritually guided to come out and say, okay, it's time for Mama to talk to the masses.
Right.
It's time for everybody to get woken. And it's just like when you go to God and you get woke about what your path is in life and where it is that you're going to take you.
Right.
Okay? And you lead that and guide that. Everybody has to look to that creation. When you say, what have I created? What have I not?
Right.
Tell me how to feed you.
How about that?
You want ham, hocks, and beans?
Hey,
Let's get it on. You
I'm
want
telling
to
you,
do
I gotta get
barbecue?
over
You
there.
want to go to the vegan style? You want to do, just some simple nuts to Jello? It's been full meals, turkey
Right.
dinners with, every Thanksgiving. Somebody's ordering a medicated meal.
That sounds amazing.
And I'm gonna medicate all of it.
Nice,
And
nice.
it's, and for that, but it's a dosage size, it's comfort. I don't, for me, I created my cakes to make it so that they were, a quarter of the full-size cake.
Gotcha.
Or my favorite is just the cake bites.
Well, I wish
Okay.
we'd have had some. I'm gonna have to try them on the next segment because I'm gonna try them on
Or
the
we
show.
can grab,
Can we get some? Yeah, let's get some before we go to the break.
For me, real quick, it was about creating the right dosage size. That's been the biggest research for me, finding something that's going to work for us all. So
Nice.
I've worked with companies, way back in the day, because, when you're doing this, you're getting phone calls from Wall Street, you're getting phone calls from all over. People are asking questions because the buzz is going on about weed and how the industry is going to start.
Right.
LA is the Wall Street.
Right.
That's what the social equity group is about.
There you go.
We're the Wall Street, and we need to wake up and we
There you
need
go.
to own in that.
I think
'cause
they
it's
have
gonna
some
be
right
bigger.
there
Yeah.
for us.
Okay.
I want to try some.
Okay, now, what I say is it's a variety
Thank you.
of these cake bites, you name it. I can make, about 22 different items. My thing is research and development. 37 years in the industry and a license and owning a commercial kitchen and mentoring other, cottage bakers, whatnot. That's the look that a chef loves right there.
Listen, I'm
I
like,
hope
oh,
you
wait
zoom
a
in.
minute.
It's that look that I get.
Right.
That is all the thanks I need. Because
Gotcha.
when I hand deliver these
I'm
to
gonna
a
taste
certain
this while you're
select
talking.
people, of collectors, because I'm monitoring them on a weekly basis, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So that as a, professional and holding those licenses that need to be and knowing USD regulation and FDA, they're not ready for this yet because feds ain't on board.
Mm-hmm.
And if feds ain't there, USD ain't there, and, dispensaries are not supermarkets.
This is amazing.
I know, and
now what's in
because
here?
love. Dude,
Right.
love. And it's
I'ma love
love
this next
because if you have to go for what it was, I like to make a variety. How can you go in and just eat one thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this is not a shout because I love my fellow, edible manufacturers and what it is they do. But
Let me
I
see
like
that
to make,
while you're
that's
talking.
cinnamon. That's the cinnamon and that's the strawberry and chocolate. You name it, I make it, create it. I create for you. If it's creamsicle, if it's Captain
Right.
Crunch cake, if it's Fruity Pebbles, if it's,
Well, I'm gonna bite into this one, and I'd
then-
like to get a spread so they can see it before the show
Okay.
ends. I might have to have you come back out with a spread and show all the
Uh-huh.
stuff. But we have to go to a break.
okay.
We're gonna come back after the break with Sticks. But again, I thank you for being on the show. I want to
Thank
bring
you
you
for
back on
having me.
before we end the show.
Yeah.
Thank you
and let's
again.
get deeper
Absolutely, we need to
in
talk
the
about where
conversation.
the church
I really
is. They
want
want
to
to
go
find
deeper in
you.
the conversation. Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, this is your boy Jay Will. This is BEuLA Live, and we'll be right back with Sticks. Stay right there. We'll be right back. This is really.
Yeah, cause it's 4 in the morning and the niggas still up, got the body still going, whoa. Got my niggas in the gut and you know they twisting up, so we in this bitch smoking, whoa. Got a bad little hottie, she just bought the molly, said she feel it in the body, whoa. And you know that she the free, said she gonna let me be, so I'ma make it legal. Yeah, it is me and my zoo, got some bitches coming through. And they say they getting loose, ain't ball of the world, and they want Molly too. All these bitches hella cute, fake ass, fake wolves. No worship, but she say she like it my way. When she give it to me, I'ma get up in it sideways. Not something sad, but she do whatever I say. Got some friends with this shit, I told them bring them bitches my way. Woo. Nothing new, shit regular. We'll do this shit for you. First you gotta get your cheddar up. She say you cool, but I do it way better. Cause I'm dripping on the sauce, you know, etc. Acting like a freak, I think she fake. This thing long and I'm hoping she can take it. If you smoking, baby, gon' twist it up. We got that juice, baby, gon' fill your cup, yeah. Cause it's 4 in the morning and the niggas still up, got the body still going, whoa. Got my niggas in the gut and you know they twisting up, so we in this bitch smoking, whoa.
Girl, you know I got that act right. And my wrist stay shining like a flashlight. Hold up, wait a minute, cause I just might. Hold up, pull up in that coupe, baby, all white. Yeah, I came with that energy, so we can make a few memories. So baby, turn off your phone, turn the switch off one time. Baby girl, you get your looks from your mama, and your booty looking bigger than a Hummer. You ain't the president, but damn, you got Obama. Have you coming up missing like Osama? Whipped cream, chocolate sauce, watch me lick it off. All these crazy thoughts, it's you, girl. I can do it for you. Can you do it for me? And you know what I need. It's you, girl. I can do it for you. Can you do it for me? And you know what I need. It's you, girl. I just gotta know, is you down to smoke? Is you down to roll? Break it up, then turn me on. Baby, speaking Spanglish, loving your angles. Hello, pussy like an angel. Baby, you dangerous. Hey, you know money ain't a problem. If I got it, girl, you got it. You so sexy, you so poppin'. Oh, girl, you the bombest. When you out of that thong, don't you stop it. I've been waiting so long, so exotic. I just wanna take you home. It's you, girl. Whipped cream, chocolate sauce, watch me lick it off. All these crazy thoughts, it's you, you. I can do it for you. Can you do it for me? And you know what I need. It's you, girl. I can do it for you. Can you do it for me? And you know what I need. It's you, girl.
Still going, whoa. Got my niggas in the gutter, you know they twisting up, so we in this bitch smoking, whoa. Got a bad little hottie, she just bought the molly, said she feel it in the body, whoa. And you know that she the free, said she gonna let me be, so I'ma make it legal. It is me and my zoo, got some bitches coming through, and they say they getting loose, ain't ball of the world, and they want molly too. All these bitches hella cute. But she say she like it my way. When she give it to me, I'ma get up in it sideways. Now something sad, but she do whatever I say. Got some friends with this shit, I told them bring them bitches my way. Woo. Nothing new, shit regular. We'll do this shit for you. First you gotta get your cheddar up. She say you cool, but I do it way better. Cause I'm dripping on the sauce, you know, etc, etc. Acting like a freak, I think she fake it. This thing long in the move, but she can take it. If you smoking, baby, don't twist it up. We got that juice, baby, gon' fill your cup, yeah. Cause it's 4 in the morning and the niggas still up, got the party still going, whoa.
Yo, 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 welcome back. I'm your boy Jay Will. This is BEuLA Live, and like I said, I got my bro here, Sticks. What's going on, man? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Absolutely, absolutely. So tell the viewers, where are you from? Where are you from? Yeah, go ahead. Let me step into the mic there just to make sure they hear you. Go ahead.
I'm from a small town called BEuLA, Georgia. I just moved to LA like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, so you've been here 2 weeks. You're already up here doing stuff on. All right, big ups to your manager. Who's your manager?
My manager is Money One from Edo G and the Bulldogs acting up.
Okay, nice. Okay, so what type of vibe you got? You here from Atlanta, so it's not. I'm not expecting West Coast vibe. I heard some stuff. Like I said, I might interrupt your set a little bit, but talk to me about the vibe.
Man, I got a real vibe. It is most likely. You feel me? And you know, I make a lot.
Just stay on the mic though, so they can hear you, because they gonna be wondering what you said. But yes, go ahead.
I make a lot of stuff for everybody though. You feel me? Like a lot of relatable music. You know, more so I try to speak stories when I rap.
Nice.
In a way, you know, bars.
So I was about to say, so your style is more rap, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So how long you been doing music?
I've been doing music. I was at least 10, 11 years old, middle school, writing songs.
All right, how old are you now?
20 now.
All right, so you're 20 now. You just moved to LA 2 weeks ago.
Yes, sir.
You already on BEuLA Live.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm gonna get out your way and let you do your thing.
All right, thank you.
All right, for sure. My man Sticks, do your thing, man.
Oh, you can turn me on some?
Got beats.
She said that she gone and she ain't coming back. She said she got time to be dealing with that. Stay down like 4 flats on the Cadillac. Now we are eternal, never in it for that. But I gotta get to the rest and that's facts. Toss you never fuck pitiful chit chat. Still gotta run it up, no time to kick back. Still gotta run it up, no time to kick back. Why expectation though? It ain't a relationship. Stressing your mental about accidental in my residential. Degraded potential, be the instrumental. You hurt me on purpose, shit ain't accidental. Head on collision, corrupting my mental. I no longer love them, I'm a dog out the kennel. Coincidental that we the same gender and you sentimental. You just like Bruce Jenner. A bunny in the wood, I hit her with the timber. Remember not getting no gifts in December. Pasta just died, start getting the trembles. I knew that the Lord was sending me symbols. Felt like the chosen was something like symbols. Felt like the chosen was something like symbols. Born so big cause I go gorilla. Get rich by the forces with chinchilla. I'm a floss on them, ain't talking my dinner. Education deprived, still got my credentials. You gotta give it to all if you want it. Them rules don't apply to love. These women really be delusional. Change like the weather, they be seasonal. I had to stay on my mission to get to these riches. Can't fuck with these bitches the way it don't rippin'. They say it don't trippin'. I need to get a label of this. I am a spark on the mic. I get in the booth and ignite. Jump man, stay flight. Going to a whole nother height. A whole nother height. A whole nother height. I swear that her heart is colder than ice. But she cooking, baby, yeah, she got the spice. Catch up on it for her like I'm Jerry Rice. I got pain that I don't feel, accepting it hurt cause it won't heal. I go with the breeze and life keeps sending me cold chills. But winning is so near, losing is something I don't feel. Warm feelings turn cold, let me shake. And ain't got forever, but babe, I got patience. Whatever you feel you need me, I be waiting. Sick of the argument and all the debates. She said it don't even, she think it don't say it. The love what she needs, she tired of the craving. Shit complicated, it's getting frustrating. Wasn't together, felt like we was dating. She said that she gone, she ain't coming back. She said she ain't got time to be dealing with that. Stay down like 4 flats on the Cadillac. Now we are eternal, never in it for that. But I gotta get to the rest and that's facts. Thought so you never fuck pitiful chit chat. Still gotta run it up, no time to kick back. Still gotta run it up, no time to kick back. Why expectation though? It ain't a relationship. Stressing your mental about accidental in my residential. Degraded potential, be the instrumental. You hurt me on purpose, shit ain't accidental. Head on collision, corrupting my mental. I no longer love them, I'm a dog out the kennel.
I know that I cheated, I did what I did. Gonna move on, it is what it is. You said that you gone and never coming back. Soon as you said and left you in the pan. Always saying you don't trip me, do shit around your friend trying to hurt me.
I know you be doing it on purpose, but tell me for real, what's your purpose?
I be saying little slick shit that make me think twice, but all of her dogs and ain't shit right. Shawty might go fuck your brother, but you can't forget that shawty from the gutter. We can't be together, I'm not really feeling this. I'm done with the drama, just look what it did to us. Just look what it did to us. She say that she gone and she ain't coming back. She said she ain't got time to be dealing with that. Stay down like 4 flats on the Cadillac. Now we are eternal, never ending for that. But I gotta get to the rest and that's facts. Talk so you never fuck pitiful chit chat. Still gotta run it up, no time to kick back. Still gotta run it up, no time to kick back. Why expectation though? There ain't no relationship. Stressing your mental about accidental. In my residential, degraded potential be the instrumental. You hurt me on purpose, shit ain't accidental. Head on collision, corrupting my mental. I no longer love them, I'm a dog out the kennel.
Hey. You did your thing. You should have just applauded that. There you go. That's what's up. Man, that was dope. That was dope. So how was it? How was it? This is your first time performing in LA or what? Okay.
No, actually it's my second show. I just did a show like 2 months ago.
Okay, nice. Where was that at?
Club.
Come back. I'm sorry.
Oh, at Club Bahia with you know LJ. Have y'all ever heard of the real LJ? Yeah. I
Okay.
opened for him actually.
Oh, nice. Okay, so where can they find you next?
You can find me anywhere. Find me on Instagram. It's Sticks1. You can find me through traffic in LA. You know, I'm always riding around through the city.
Any shows coming up? You got anything on the roster that's coming up anytime soon?
Not that I could think of, but hey, I'm getting booked in 2 weeks.
There you go. So it's coming. So they can find you. It's not regular Sticks though. It's tell them how to spell out your Instagram. They might throw it on the screen, but
you spell it out STIXZ1 with the 1 at the end.
See, STIXZ number 1. All right, so make sure y'all hit them up. That was smooth. I'm gonna try to get you back on if you ain't got to rush out of here. Maybe get you to do one more track before we get up out of here. You know, we got some stuff in there, some pleasures in there. So you know, stick around. But again, thank you again for being on the show.
Oh, most definitely. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. This is BEuLA Live. We are going to another commercial break, and we have a surprise guest after the break that I'm excited to bring on the show. So stay right there. We will be right back in a minute.
These women really be delusional. Change like the weather, they be seasonal. I gotta stay on my mission to get to these riches. Can't fuck with these bitches. The way I'm ripping, they say don't trip. I need to get a label to listen. I am a spark on the mic. I get in the booth and ignite. Jump man, stay flight. On to a whole nother height. A whole nother height. I swear that her heart is colder than night. But she cooking, baby, and she got the spice. Hit your bullet for her like I'm Jerry Rice. I got pain that I don't feel. Accepting the hurt cause it won't heal. I go with the breeze and life keeps sending me cold chills. But winning is so that losing is something I don't feel. One feelings turn cold, let me shake. And ain't got forever, but babe, I got patience. Whenever you feel you need me, I'll be waiting. Sick of the arguing and all the debates. She say it don't even, she think that I'm saying. Love what she needs, she tired of the craving. Shit complicated, it's getting frustrating. Wasn't together, felt like we was dating. She said that she gone and she ain't coming back. She said she ain't got time to be dealing with that. Stay down like 4 flats on the Cadillac. And now we are eternal, never ending for that. But I gotta get to the rest and that's facts. Talk so you never fuck pitiful chit chat. Still gotta run it up, no time to kick back. Still gotta run it up, no time to kick back. Why expectation though? It ain't a relationship. Stressing your mental about accidental. In my residential, degraded potential be the instrumental. You hurt me on purpose, shit ain't accidental. Head on collision, corrupting my mental. I no longer love them, I'm a dog out the kennel.
I know that I cheated, I did what I did. Gonna move on, it is what it is. You said that you gone and never coming back. Soon as you said that left you in the pan. Always saying you don't trip me, do shit around your friend trying to hurt me. I know you be doing it on purpose, but tell me for real, what's your purpose? I be saying little slick shit that make her think twice, but all of her dogs and ain't shit right. Shawty might go fuck your brother, but you can't forget it. Shawty from the gutter. We can't be together, I'm not really feeling this. I'm done with the drama, just look what it did to us.
She said that she gone and she ain't coming back. She said she ain't got time to be dealing with that. Stay down like 4 flats on the Cadillac. And now we are eternal, never ending for that.
But I gotta get to the rest and that's facts. Talk so you never fuck pitiful chit chat. Still gotta run it up, no time to kick back. Still gotta run it up, no time to kick back. What expectation though? Ain't a relationship. Stressing your mental by accidental. In my residential, degraded potential. Be the instrumental. You hurt me on purpose, shit ain't accidental. Head on collision, corrupting my mental. I no longer love them, I'm a dog at the kennel.
Yo, and we are back. We are back. Like I said, I have a special visitor. And since this is the final show of the pilot season, I am very excited to have my mom back for the show. Hey, Mama, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, I hope I didn't embarrass you too bad.
Doing what?
I'm talking about on the show.
No.
Everything's been okay?
I'm cool.
You cool? You cool?
Yeah, so far.
Okay. So people got into the stories you began to tell, so I had to bring you back for the final show of the pilot season.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Just for a little minute. So talk to him. What's going on with you? Did you guys have the banquet at your church?
No, that's on the 29th of June.
29th of June. Okay.
Yes.
Can they find that online somewhere?
Yes, as a matter of fact. It's on, I believe, Carolyn Blackley's Facebook.
Carolyn Blackley. Okay, so I'll make sure that information is up. Okay, so what else is going on with you? I'm excited to have you here. They want to hear from you. So what is it that you tell them, if anything?
About you?
I guess. Yeah, go ahead.
You know what? As a matter of fact, the young man that you have on the show,
okay,
I met his dad years ago.
Yeah,
which is a very coincidence, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
But I have a fantastic story to tell about that.
Go ahead.
I forget his name. Who was
Same name, Jeffrey Coppers.
Yeah.
He's the senior.
Jeffrey.
We got the junior on the show in just a moment.
Right.
Same segment.
And that's so weird because about 20 years ago, you were singing in his choir.
Right.
And they were performing in Beverly Hills at this mansion. And like I had said on the previous show, you were always inquisitive. So I, being your mom, knowing you as well as I do, I would constantly keep my eye on you. And the main rule was, do not enter the mansion.
Right, I remember that.
We were out on the ground, on very beautiful grounds in Beverly Hills. Oh, okay, this is really nice. And there were about 1,000 people there.
Right,
it was very nice. It was very nice.
Shout out to Jeffrey Coppers, LA Voices of Deliverance. I think they got a different name now, but that was a while ago.
It was very good. But anyway, so being your mom, I kept my eye on you, and you have this little look on your face. I could almost hear your thoughts, and I thought, he's going to go into the mansion. I don't know how he's going to do it, but he's going to go into the mansion. And about 20 minutes later, I see you walking across the grass, going toward the mansion. And about a half an hour later, you came out of the mansion. And you were walking around like you own the place, you know. So I knew then, Jason, that you were different, you know. And that's just a brief story. There are so many.
Well, now we're gonna we'll save some for some future shows. But definitely, we're actually, and that was perfect that you brought up.
Yeah, because his son is here. Isn't that amazing? And when I saw him, I thought about that incident.
Well, we're actually going to bring him on the show. I want to thank you for joining us. Make sure you get some pastries out there. I got some cakes out there for you.
Okay.
All right, yeah, get you a piece.
Right.
But we're gonna go to a quick break. We'll be right back with Jeffrey Coppers Jr. This is BEuLA Live. Be right back.
Am I out?
Yo, what up, though? This is your man, Nico the Wolf, host of the BEuLA. Inviting you to tune in every Friday, 4:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Vibration Frequency Network at vibrationfrequency.com. This is where we cover the global impact and efficacy of cannabis. That's the BEuLA on the Vibration Frequency Network every Friday, 4:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. See you there. Best believe. What up, though? This is your man, Nico the Wolf, hollering at y'all to pull up to vibrationfrequency.com and tap into the Wolf's Den every first Friday of the month, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, here at vibrationfrequency.com, where you'll see some of the dopest, eclectic artists across this planet performing on this platform at the Vibration Frequency Studios. We get it in here, y'all, live. You dig? Oh. Damn, you fly. What's your name and all your claims?
Screaming so loud you can feel me inside. Breaking your back while you tell me a lie. Jacquees gon' slide deep in them panties tonight. Take your shirt off, I'ma feel them tonight. Tell your nigga you not coming home tonight. Put them panties to the side now, yeah. I'ma teach you how to ride now, yeah. I got some places we can hide out, yeah. Put it on my face, girl, ride it out, yeah. We on that highway 69 shit. Jamming that my way at the light shit. And girl, that's one thing a nigga love about you. What that is? While I'm fucking you, you say you my bitch. Pardon my language, but the way that I'm fucking you, choking you, pulling that hair, girl, you know you my bitch. Yo, nigga know about me now, ain't wanna take you out the club, say he love you cause you all in my shit. All of a sudden wanna take you out with his partners, got him thinking. I want you to bring it over tonight. If I put it up with you.
Yeah, cause it's 4 in the morning and the nigga still up. Yeah, cause it's 4 in the morning and the nigga still up. Cause the party still going, whoa. Got my niggas in the gutter, you know they twisting up. So we in this bitch smoking, whoa. Got a bad little hottie, she just bought the molly, said she feel it in the body, whoa. And you know that she the free, said she gonna let me be, so I'ma make it legal. Yeah, it is me and my soul. Got some bitches coming through, and they say they getting loose. Ain't ball of the world, and they want Molly too. been it sideways. Now something sad, but she do whatever I say. Got some friends with the shit, I told them bring them bitches my way. Woo. Nothing new, shit regular. We'll do this shit for you. First you gotta get your cheddar up. She say you cool, but I do it way better. Cause I'm dripping on the sauce, you know, etc., etc. Acting like a freak, I think she faking. This thing long and I'm hoping she can take it. If you smoking, baby, gon' twist it up. We got that juice, baby, gon' for your cup, yeah. Cause it's 4 in the morning and the niggas still up. Got the party still going, whoa. Got my niggas in the cut and you know they twisting up. So we in this bitch smoking, whoa. Got a bad little hottie, she just bought the molly, said she feel it in the body, whoa. And you know that she the free, said she gonna let me be, so I'ma make it legal. I said all I do is, yeah, I can never lose. No, I can never lose. J2, look at me, then look at you. I said all I do is, yeah, it's low, it's low. Don't keep all that in it. All I do is win. Yeah, all I do is win. I said all I do is win. I can never lose. No, I can never lose. Not at all. Look at me and look at you. I said all I do is win. Yeah, all I do is win. I said all I do is win. I can never lose. No, I can never lose. Look at me and look at you. Net worth a couple M's and I ain't seen the check. Got the 40 with the beam and the moon label says CEO with J and me is where they placing their bets. Give a fuck about a man, I'm just speaking the facts. I mean for real, I mean for real, bro. I ain't got no chill. Tripping off these pills, said I'm tripping off these pills. Play with my money, you get killed. Yeah, J and me financial, get money monster, money over everything. Bitches on the bottom, get $100 bill tattooed on my dick so I can see my money grow. When she sucking my shit, yeah, back in the club, she get hard off these pills. I don't think that I can draw 'em like AD, grab the wheel. Got some hitters in the cut and they waiting on the kill. Whoop to my uncle, cause bitch, you really in the field. Yeah, all I do is win. I said all I do is win. I can never lose. No, I can never lose. Look at me and look at you. I said all I do is win. Yeah, all I do is win. I said all I do is win. I can never lose. No, I can never lose. Look at me and look at you. I get straight to that paper when I wake it up. This is real life, I can't make it up. See, they should be 420, how I bake it up. With my bad little bitch that gon' shake it up. Look, all these niggas mad, all these bitches mad. Fuck 'em cause I stay up in my bag. All about my cash money when I wake up in the morning. Thank the man and I be stunned when it come to my money. Like AV, I tell 'em run it. Yeah, that's the sound that I make when I get that loot. Yeah, these fuck ass niggas, they ain't got a clue. Nigga, all I do is win, I can never lose. Yeah, all I do is win. Yeah, all I do is win. I said all I do is win. I can never lose. No, I can never lose. Not at all. Look at me and look at you. I said all I do is win. Yeah, all I do is win. I said all I do is win. I can never lose. No, I can never lose. Look at me and look at you. Mubs got beats.
She said that she gone and she ain't coming back. She said she ain't got time to be dealing with that. Stay down like 4 flat, it's on the Cadillac. And I will eternal, never ending for that. But I gotta get to the rest and that's facts. Toss you never fuck pedal for chit chat. Still gotta run it up, no time to kick back. Still gotta run it up, no time to kick back. Why expectation though? It ain't a relationship. Stressing your mental by accident in my residential. Degraded potential be the instrumental. You hurt me on purpose, shit ain't accidental. Head on collision corrupting my mental. I no longer love them, I'm a dog out the kennel. Go incidental that we the same gender and you sentimental. You just like Bruce Jenner. I buy you in the wood, I hit her with the timber. Remember not getting no gifts in December. Pasta just died, start getting the trembles. I knew that the Lord was sending me symbols. Felt like the chosen was something like symbols. Felt like the chosen was something like symbols. Going so big cause I go realer. Get rich, rock the forces with chinchilla. Watch all my thoughts on them, ain't talking about them. Education deprived, still got my credentials. You gotta give it your all if you want it. Them rules don't apply to love. These women really be delusional. Chance like the weather, they be seasonal. I gotta stay on my mission to get to these riches. Can't fuck with these bitches. The way it don't rippin', they say it don't trippin'. I need to get a label of list. I am a spark on the mic. I get in the booth and ignite. Jump man, stay flight. On to a whole nother height. A whole nother height. A whole nother height. A whole nother height. I swear that her heart is colder than ice. But she cooking, baby, and she got the spice. Hit your bullet for it like I'm Jerry Rice. I got pain that I don't feel. Accepting it hurt cause it won't heal. I go with the breeze and life keeps sending me cold chills. But winning is so and losing is something I don't feel. One feelings turn cold, let me shake. And ain't got forever, but babe, I got patience. Whatever you feel, you need me, I'll be waiting. Sick of the arguing and all the debate. She say it don't even, she think that I'm saying. Love what she needs, she tired of the craving. Shit complicated, it's getting frustrating. Wasn't together, felt like we was dating. She said that she gone and she ain't coming.
We are back. I'm your boy BEuLA, and this is BEuLA Live. And as I said, I'm very excited. My mom actually broke it before I did. But I'm very excited to have this young brother on the show. Black Excellence United, Los Angeles. There's so many stories I can go through that talk about how my life has come together. However, I want to talk about how this brother has developed in his life. We bring to the show Jeffrey Coppers Jr., also known as Juju. Welcome to the show. Round of applause. Yes, sir. You got to clap for yourself, though, bro. So, yeah, my mom was talking about just this last segment about me performing at the mansion in Beverly Hills, and what I remember about that was you were still in diapers. You were still in diapers when I performed and I snuck into the mansion or whatever. I don't know why she chose to talk about that. But, man, welcome. It's really exciting having you here, man.
Happy to be
here.
And
we got to get to the ring because that look heavy. That means something. I know it do.
Right.
But we're going to come back to that. Tell me what's been going on with you, man. What's going on with you? I'm really excited to hear about it.
And now that I'm done with football, I've just been finding a different career path, just seeing and grind. I've been doing a lot.
Yeah, we got time. You got the longest time with you. I did that on purpose. So let's back all the way up. So football. What was football like for you? Because that's where you got verified, right? That's where you got the blue check.
That's exactly.
What I gotta go play? I need to go play football or something.
It ain't too late for you. Go out there and play wide receiver.
It ain't too late. You know what? Nah, I ain't even gonna tell that lie on this show. It's way too late. But yeah, come on, talk to me about the football. What did you do in football? Because you was doing your thing.
Right. Well, I started
in the years after Essence's death,
pain became routine. That's when I first started playing football.
His parents divorced.
Originally,
he lost more than a dozen friends to gang violence.
Right.
There was no older sister to guide him.
This is my sport.
Every
kid think they going to NBA. So I thought I was going to NBA. Then I picked up the football. I was like,
okay, this
is what I want to do.
Instead, Jeff turned to football.
So I played over in Compton.
By playing football.
After I played over in Compton, I played for the Snoop League.
Escape.
Okay, so you did play for the Snoop League.
How was that? That was fun. Different experience, especially back when I was playing, because it was big. It's still big, but
Dad, when I make a touchdown,
it was booming.
Okay.
I do
it. Play with Snoop, so Man, Snoop was cool. He was still remembering everything. So
Did you play with his son?
I played against his son.
You played against his son.
I played against his son.
I like to think that
we did.
Sure,
twice. Yeah,
He said twice.
Our first year, we had a new team. So our team was called the Expo Panthers, and we had ballers from everywhere.
Nice.
So everybody was from different spots in LA. Being our first year, we went to the Snooper Bowl. We called it the Snooper Bowl. Right, where we played against Long Beach Browns. I still got friends that play for the Long Beach Browns still today.
That's what's
we
up.
went at it, but yeah, that Snoop League was fun. Then after that, I was recruited by a lot of high schools like Long Beach Poly, like Modern Day, like all the private schools. They wanted me to attend.
Gotcha.
But my family wanted me to get out of LA because I was getting into a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
See, I was gone. I think I left for the Army
it's
at
a
that
little,
point.
It's a little hectic, you know, growing up in LA. All the stories that you hear, you know.
Well, I know. Like, I mean, I grew up in Watts with you. I was in Nickerson, so
that part. So
y'all was right
you
across the tracks, I think.
Right, you getting tugged by every direction. You know, I grew up mainly in Inglewood. You know, of course, my family from Watts, but I did move to Inglewood with my mom, and you know, you get tugged by every direction. You got to deal with a lot of gang banging, all of that. You know, I was fortunate enough to get an opportunity to move out to Valencia with my dad and his wife Danielle.
Right.
And it was just a total different experience. Just,
nice.
I was shell shocked. You know, I didn't want to move out there. First of all,
was it the slow lifestyle? Like, what was the shell shock? Like, I mean, is it something you recommend for people to come out the inner city? Because, like, for me, I joined the Army right after high school.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I graduated from Washington.
Okay,
you know,
the prep.
Generals, you know?
Right, yep.
So, like, right after high school, and I graduated early. I was actually 17 when I graduated. So after that, my mom's had to sign me up. And it was like, where you want to go? I said, as far from LA as I can.
Right, so you knew. I think it was more so of, it's the culture. You know, I necessarily wasn't too far. I'm only 30 minutes out, but in Valencia, it's a total different culture.
Right.
But in a good way.
Did the break help you, though? Does it help you center? Like, for me, I think when I left and joined the Army, it really helped me focus on the me I want to be, because being here where we from, you know, it's a lot of influence.
For sure.
And it's a lot of people who want to hold you to who you used to be. Does that make sense?
Facts.
Yeah, so just understanding that, like, I personally feel like it's so important to get outside your fishbowl.
It's two worlds. So
talk about it.
Okay, so you have the culture of in LA, you got the street culture.
Right.
That's not in Valencia. For sure.
Right. That's not it's not the same
no, not at all.
Oh, really?
Not at all. So coming from the street culture and just having a different lifestyle, moving out there was tough for me because I had to assimilate to a lot of different things as far as not seeing certain individuals that I was used to seeing, not really seeing a lot of people that I grew up with anymore.
Right.
And then the third thing is school. School was they have a different program out there to where it's the LAUSD. How can I say this? I want to put it like this: school out there was a lot harder.
Oh.
School out there was a lot harder. Put like that, and they had certain opportunities and certain resources that we didn't have in LA.
Makes sense though.
Right. So it was tough for me at first, but I adapted. And the second thing was the only thing I knew out there was football. There was a school called Kane High School that I heard about. So that was the school that I wanted to attend.
Right.
But being where we were living at the time, I wasn't able to attend that school, so I ended up having to go to my home school, which was Golden Valley High School.
Okay.
Which would happen to be the worst school in the league in football wise.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I didn't want to go there.
Right. But that's where you ended up.
But I ended up going there. It was a blessing in disguise.
I was about to say, won't he do it? You always got to find out why.
For sure.
Right.
So I ended up doing my thing there. After that, I wanted to transfer my senior year. This was another opportunity. Now I can say it's been years now. I was recruited by Crespi. And
you could say it before.
Right.
Okay.
So I was recruited by Crespi and I was getting ready to go over there, and CIF was they during this time, like you couldn't transfer or anything. Now it's different. You could transfer, but back then you couldn't transfer because it was just the rules. You couldn't do it.
Right.
So I was trying to get over there. Right. So I was trying to get over there, and it didn't happen. So I ended up going to my other home school, which was West Ranch, which was my rivals from where I just came from. So all the dudes I didn't like, I had to now be on the same team as them.
Right, gotcha.
That was another good experience that I was able to
adapt through.
Okay. Yeah, because there's different pockets of the city to where on that side it was more wealthy individuals, put it like that.
Okay.
And you know, just in all, being able to go out there, I was able to see again 2 sides. It's 2 worlds.
Okay.
You know, you're able to act a certain way, and you know, you grow into a different person. You know.
So where do you feel like you were more comfortable? Were you more comfortable outside of where you grew up, or would you say you're more comfortable where you were raised?
I'm comfortable in both.
Okay.
You know,
smooth.
I'm able to. At first I wasn't, because here I am. I'm in a different world, and I don't know how to talk to these people, and you know, it's like that. You know, I don't know how to really. They don't relate to me at all.
Right.
You know, it wasn't too many people that was from LA.
Right.
First of all, so you know, I dress different.
Right.
Talk different, and you know, it's kind of shocked in a way, and then you know, you start making friends, and football really helped me just in all.
Right, just how to adapt. So what opportunities came from there? Like, where'd you go after that? What was the next stop after
high school?
Right, after the high school.
So after high school, I got offers from different colleges.
Right.
I was like one of the top running backs and top DBs with athlete. The label that we had, I was one of the top athletes coming out of high school.
Nice.
And I decided to go to Berkeley.
Okay.
You know, so.
Look at So here come the good memories.
Look, before that, you know, you're able to take 5 visits.
Right.
I ended up taking 2 unofficials to Alabama and Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
I took my official to Cal. Then where else did I go? UCLA, SC, of course. I went to my home schools for sure.
Right.
In Hawaii. I made sure I took my visit to Hawaii.
Right.
I was actually gonna go to Hawaii.
I was about to say, you passed up Hawaii? Woo-wee.
It was a good experience. I was recruited by Coach Chow, Norm Chow.
Okay.
He was the head coach at the time, and I was set. I was gonna go.
You was good.
Then I got the call from Cal, and I was like, okay, let me take this opportunity. I had a lot of friends that was going.
To Cal?
Yeah, to Cal, just Pac-12 in general.
Okay.
And I know it was a different talent.
Right.
And I knew I belonged in the Pac-12.
Right.
I had offers from Colorado also.
Right.
They were also in the Pac-12. But I was recruited there as a DB, so it was different.
Okay.
Cal was recruiting me as an athlete, so I was going to be able to play running back, play corner,
right.
Be the return man.
Gotcha.
So, you know, I took that visit. I not only want to go here, but I'll receive the number one degree.
Okay, right.
Number 1 public school in the world.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna hold a degree from there.
Okay.
Then I need to take this opportunity.
Gotcha.
So I decided to go to Cal. You know, did my thing there.
What was your degree?
In law. So I studied law. I graduated in 3.5.
Come on now.
Right.
So you working on the bar now? Do you pass that? What you doing?
No, actually, I don't really want to say it, but I'm going into a different field.
Are you switching out?
Yeah, I'm staying in law. I'm going into a different field though. I did take yes sir. I did take the LSAT.
Okay.
Did okay on it. But I want to do something different, so I'll be in a different
I
uniform.
want to talk about that. I see you don't want to do
it here. I don't really go into too much detail, but I'm going in a different uniform.
Okay. And that's very interesting because of the communities we came out of.
Exactly.
To see the brothers from the community go into law enforcement.
Right.
What inspired you to do that with all of the good cop, bad cop noise that you hear and everything like that?
Well, it's always better to see more individuals that look like us. And there's not too many of us that's really on the force.
Right.
Say, you feel a little different, you know, with everything that's going on with the police, and not everybody really understanding the extent of everything, and it's a touchy subject. But I decided to go in the field because with me, I'm a type of person that needs to stay active.
Right.
And being that I no longer play football, like I need to do something.
Gotcha.
And
That's important.
you know, being able to do something like that is gonna it's gonna help me because I'm not used to really like just sitting still and, you know, being behind a desk job, and I got to be active.
Gotcha. Well, let's talk about your community endeavors. I know you've got the Unsung Heroes. Now, I understand you took over that organization. Talk to me about that, because that's a really big organization here in California, in Los Angeles.
It is.
So
originally, my dad had his award show.
What was that show?
Oh my God, what was it called? It was.
So this is about the time that you was yelling on the microphones as soon
right. I was young. I was for sure in middle school, but he was more engaged towards also community activists, but a lot of actors and that sort.
Gotcha.
Mine, I decided to put a different spin to it, to where I wanted to honor different athletes that weren't really getting shed light on.
Recognition.
Yeah, recognition. I was an athlete that kind of was getting a lot of interviews and, you know, stuff like that. I had friends who was getting a lot of interviews, played on big time 7-on-7 teams, but there was also individuals who was just as good as us that wasn't getting the right recognition. So I took it upon myself. I sat down with my dad. I'm like, look, maybe we could put on a different award show to where we honor athletes that's not only doing good in school, but they're doing good things in the community, and they're getting ready to also go play college ball.
That's amazing.
And, you know, it started out small. I started out honoring my friends,
right,
who was also playing football. You know, getting ready to go play in Pac-12. Then over the years, you know, it grew and grew and grew, and now we're on another stage where it's big. We just had our past Unsung Heroes, and it was another great event.
And that was the 7th, the 6th, or that was
it
the
was
7th.
The 7th. It
was
the 7th.
Was the 7th that I just had. Was that March?
Yes.
Okay, so the 7th one in March. Okay.
Right, and then this next one that we have coming up is going to be another big one.
Awesome.
It's going to be another big one for sure.
And so that's, are you hosting? Like, you hosted? Like, what is your involvement? Like, did you just take over? And
find the right players who fit. Different community activists,
criteria,
right.
So
everything. I have a team. I have a team for sure. That because a lot of times I'm not able to do much because I was so busy with football. Right. You know, after graduating from Cal, you know, I did my grad year at East Carolina, where I played there. Then I ended up playing one more year just to get some extra film at running back.
Nice.
At Dixie State. And then I recently I declared this past. Well, dang, it's been a year now. Woo. That went by fast. It's been a year now.
Okay.
Where I got the opportunity to work out with a few teams. You know, the NFL is not for everybody. Dude, people don't. It go one out the other when you grinding for it. But you know, if you get the opportunity, you blessed for sure. You blessed. Right. So I did. I got a chance to work out with a lot of teams. NFL teams.
Okay.
And you know, I had the interest, but it's a lot of politics that go into it. A lot of people don't really understand it unless you on the field.
Right.
But that's, you know, now I'm doing something different. But yeah.
Okay, so talk to me about the ring while we talk about the football. That's heavy. I see it in the shot. So what was your part in all of that?
Right here.
Huh?
I had a big part of this.
Right, you gonna say that. Talk to me about that. What year was that?
We got this ring in 2015. So in 2012, I was recruited by Coach Tefford, who's now at Fresno University. He's the head coach there, doing big things. Also, so this ring, this was our first bowl ring. We had ended up getting a new staff. Right? Yeah. Go ahead, hold it. We ended up getting a new staff, and you know, we finally was able to go to the Armed Forces Bowl. So we won. You can see the squirrel on the side of it. Is it on that side or the other side?
Let's see. You said the score?
Yeah.
Oh, it's over here.
What'd it say?
I don't know. I'm too old to see that.
Let me see. I don't remember the score. It was
30-something to 16. What did that say?
It was 55. It might be more than that. 55 to 36.
Oh, so
it might be more than that.
I really don't feel bad.
Right, yeah. But this,
I wear it.
Yeah, we did. I wear this faithfully for sure.
Nice.
A lot of hard work was put into this for sure, and we finally got a bowl game.
Awesome. Well, man, again, it was a pleasure having you on the show. They're giving me my sign. I think we are done. That 30 minutes went fast.
Right.
You know?
Oh yeah, listen to my music on it's Jew 7 Jew.
Yeah, hold on. Let's make sure they heard you. Now, where your music?
Jew 7 Jew. It's on all platforms. I put out my first song.
Okay.
I'm gonna be the next little R&B sensation.
Come on, man. We got to play it in here. Huh? We got to play it in here.
JU7 JU.
JU7JU. So y'all check them out.
For sure.
JU7JU. Jew7 Jew.
The 7 stands for my sister. The 7 stands for my sister.
We haven't talked about that. We might have to have you back after the break because how would we not talk about Essence, okay?
Right.
We're going to take a quick break. I'm your boy, Jay Will. This is BEuLA Live. This is Jeffrey Coppers Jr., Jew7 Jew. Right. We'll be right back. Thank you, bro. Good thing.
Still going, whoa. Got my niggas in the cut, and you know they twisting up, so we in this bitch smoking, whoa. Got a bad little hottie, just bought the molly, said she feel it in the body, whoa. And you know that she the free, said she gonna let me be, so I'ma make it legal. It is me and my school, got some bitches coming through, and they say they getting loose.
Tuned into Vibration Frequency. That's vibrationfrequency.com. Follow, like, and share at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Vibration Frequency. Feel the vibe.
In the years after Essence's death, pain became routine for Jeff. His parents divorced. He lost more than a dozen friends to gang violence. There was no older sister to guide him. Watts had devoured so many like Jeff. It would be the easy choice to turn to gangs. Instead, Jeff turned to football.
By playing football, that's like my escape. I don't want things to be different. That's what's been pushing me.
Jeff came to me and he says, Dad, when I make a touchdown, I do it for Essence.
The spirit of Essence is always with him. The big sister pushing her little brother beyond his boundaries.
I like to think that she's proud of me right now, you know. I feel like she'll be happy. She'll be really happy.
In the years after Essence's death, pain became routine for Jeff. His parents divorced. He lost more than a dozen friends to gang violence. There was no older sister to guide him. Watts had devoured so many like Jeff. It would be the easy choice to turn to gangs. Instead, Jeff turned to football.
By playing football, that's like my escape. I don't want things to be different. That's what's been pushing me.
Jeff came to me and he says, Dad, when I make a touchdown, I do it for Essence.
The spirit of Essence is always with him. The big sister pushing her little brother beyond his boundaries.
I like to think that she's proud of me right now, you know. I feel like she'll be happy. She'll be really happy.
Yo, this your boy Jay Will. We are back, and you know we ran that video, and I could not let my man out of here without talking about Essence, his beautiful older sister. Because I remember Essence when you was in diapers. Essence was running around already singing on the microphone.
Right.
So you know, just in honor. They named the library after her, right?
They named the library after her. When after the accident, the principal at the time named the library after her, and years after, we were able to work with Microsoft, and Microsoft ended up redoing the library, put more books into it.
Awesome.
P&G, I may be saying the name wrong, but they also provided books to us.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Essence is my guardian angel. She's the one that keeps me going. She's the one that keeps me going for sure.
That's awesome. That's
Right.
awesome. That's awesome. Well, I just knew I could not let you out of here without referencing Essence, because I remember Essence as well.
My guardian angel for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, again, I want to thank you for coming to the show. We're going to actually go back to that break, and we'll be right back. We're going to bring back some more music to you and end this off, all right? So this is BEuLA Live. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us. We'll be right back.
Of course. Nah, for real though. You really are. Beautiful.
In the years after Essence's death, Pain
You
became
say that the feelings are new, so why not rock with them? Then maybe if the feelings are true, you want to go through what you've been through. I say I see you don't understand. Let me explain this to you.
Watts had devoured so
Baby,
many.
you're gorgeous. Motivation to each step in my Air Forces. Watch how I run it up, so we gon' ride in Porsches. I need you to know that you truly are important. You started out someone to vent to. Remember nights you had me open, really coping with you. Joe's could make a problem feel soft, but I know this emotion change when you got feelings involved. Don't change lanes, you make a turn for the worse. Cause baby love's a blessing, that'll turn to a curse. There ain't no refunds on the heart that's broke here. I ain't playing games and I say it my choking. Body of the beach and got eyes like the ocean. Being inside the space, I get the feeling I'm floating. Love is a hard topic to manage, so bring that broken heart over, I'll be the bandage. Don't think that I take you for granted. Would've did this night one, but I can't lose the advantage. Never really been one to be romantic, but I wouldn't feel right if I had left you damaged. You say that the feelings are new, so why not rock with them? Then baby, if the feelings are true, you want to go through what you've been through. I say I see you don't understand. Let me explain this to you. Baby, you're gorgeous. Motivation to each step in my Air Forces. Watch how I run it up, so we gon' ride in Porsches. I need you to know that you truly are important.
All night and day, trying to get to the cash, trying to make a brighter future. Stay away from my past. You know my past was too fast. Like breaking the glass. Now we bustin' down the middle and we split it in half. And you know you are important. You all I think about while I'm recording. And baby, you know just you and the kids. And when daddy get the dollar, baby, pulling the wheel. The house on the hill in Beverly Hill. The car to the field. The Ashley and Bill, baby, you know what it is. Yeah, if you ready to live, girl. The house on the hill in Beverly Hill. The car to the field. The Ashley and Bill, baby, you know what it is. Yeah, if you ready to live, girl.
You say that the feelings are new, so why not rock with them? Then baby, if the feelings are true, you want to go through what you've been through. I say I see you don't understand. Let me explain this to you. Baby, you're gorgeous. Motivation to each step in my Air Forces. Watch how I run it up, so we gon' ride in Porsches. I need you to know that you truly are important.
You're tuned in to Vibration Frequency, vibrationfrequency.com. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Vibration Frequency. Feel the vibe.
Yo, what up, though? This is your man, Nico the Wolf, host of the Marijuanologist, inviting you to tune in every Friday, 4:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Vibration Frequency Network at vibrationfrequency.com. This is where we cover the global impact efficacy of. That's the Marijuanologist, Vibration Frequency Network, every Friday, 4:20. See you there. What up, though? This your man, E4 the Wolf. Hollering at y'all to pull up to vibrationfrequency.com and tap into the Wolf's Den every first Friday of the month, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard, here at vibrationfrequency.com, where you'll see some of the dopest, eclectic artists across this planet performing on this platform at Vibration Frequency Studio. We get it in here, y'all. Live. You dig? Oh, they have it. Damn, you fly. What's your name and all you claim you see it was yours? I said, my name.
I said, all I do is, I can never lose. No, I can never lose. J2, look at me to look at you. What it do? I said, all I do is, it's low. Don't keep all that in it. All I do is win. Yeah, all I do is win. I said, all I do is win. I can never lose. No, I can never lose. Not at all. Look at me and look at you. I said, all I do is win. Yeah, all I do is win. I said, all I do is win. I can never lose. No, I can never lose. Look at me and look at you. Man, worth a couple M's and I ain't seen the check. Got the 40 with the beam and the moon label says CEO with J and me is where they placing their bets. Give a fuck about a man, I'm just speaking the facts. I mean for real. I mean for real. Bro, I ain't got no chill. Tripping off these pills. Said I'm tripping off these pills. Play with my money, you get killed. Yeah, J and me financial. Get money, monster. Money over everything. Bitches on the bottom, get $100 bill tattooed on my dick so I can see my money grow. When she sucking my shit, yeah. Back in the club, jugging hard off these pills. I don't think that I can draw 'em like AD, grab the wheel. Got some hitters in the cut and they waiting on the kill. Whoop to my uncle, cause bitch, you really in the field. Yeah, all I do is win. I said, all I do is win. I can never lose. No, I can never lose. Look at me and look at you. I said, all I do is win. Yeah, all I do is win. I said, all I do is win. I can never lose. No, I can never lose. Look at me and look at you. I get straight to that paper when I wake it up. This is real life, I can't make it up. See, they should be 420, how I bake it up. With my bad little bitch that gon' shake it up. Look, all these niggas mad, all these bitches mad. Fuck 'em cause I stay up in my bag. All about my cash money when I wake up in the morning. Thank the man and I be stunned when it come to my money. Like AV, I tell 'em run it. Yeah, that's the sound that I make when I get that loot. Yeah, these fuck ass niggas, they ain't got a clue. Nigga, all I do is win, I can never lose. All I do is win. Yeah, all I do is win. I said all I do is win. I can never lose. No, I can never lose. Not at all. Look at me and look at you. I said all I do is win. Yeah, all I do is win. I said all I do is win. I can never lose. No, I can never lose. Look at me and look at you.
Not yet. Hold that up. What's going on? It's your boy Jay Will, and we are back. We are back. This is the final segment, kinda. But I got my boy D Lance here. What's going on, man? How are you?
What's the deal? I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing amazing, man. We just got through right at the end of this 2-hour segment, finalizing BEuLA Live. This is the wrap episode for the pilot season. Yes, we got you here. I think the brothers that hit the stage earlier are going to be back. Right. But let's talk about you real quick. So where are you from, man?
I'm from Providence, Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Right now. After.
Good. Okay. So Providence, Rhode Island. Okay. Yeah. So how long you been here?
Just about a year now.
A year now. So what about music? Slide over a little bit for me.
Gotcha.
What about music? We got to send on. You see your picture right there? You go boom. And hold the mic up. There you go.
Yeah.
So been here a year now. How long you been doing music?
About 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
10 years. So where to start for you?
14, Providence, Rhode Island, and so I've been out there. I started.
That's a singer thing. Y'all be trying to be too smooth with it. You know what I'm saying? But okay, go ahead.
I got you. So I've been out singing for about like 10 years. Mm-hmm. Started in Providence, Rhode Island, doing open mics and talent shows and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah, recording in bedrooms. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Home studios.
Okay, so you've been out here. Where you been hitting out here?
Santa Monica, Hollywood, just trying to find my place out here in LA.
Nice, nice. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm going to let you do your thing. You know what I'm saying? We coming at the top of the hour, so I want to let you get your time in.
All right,
'Cause I know
appreciate
these brothers
that.
want to come back to the stage.
Best believe.
Here we go. I'm going to let you go ahead and do your thing.
All
Take
right.
your
All
time,
right,
man.
thank you. All right, turn me up a little bit. Yeah.
R&B, that's me. She likes a man super educated. She likes it when he keeps a conversation. But nowadays they ain't never patient. She hates it when these dudes be violating. I told her, baby, don't give up love, because it is good love. Girl, you are all I want. Don't want nobody else. You got me like an open book that fell right off the shelf. You know just what to do when I'm talking to you. You got me so messed up. I love a girl, please don't stop it. I wanna make love to your mind, you a goddess. So tell me if you're ready to move, ready to groove. Cause I'm ready to enjoy you. No, I ain't tryna rush. I just wanna make time for us and build something with a lot of trust, lot of trust, lot of trust. Pick me up, let's take a cruise. Act I'm mad cause I'm chillin' with you. No, she can't hate cause you're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And you got a good head on your shoulders. Yeah. And you like it cause I'm a little older. Yeah. Got brains, got looks, all I want just like me. Maybe one day you can be my wifey. Cause you know I can't get enough of your smile. Girl, when you call my phone, my heart just sings a tone, just like a saxophone. You got me hitting notes. Girl, you are all I want. Don't want nobody else. You got me like an open book that fell right off the shelf. You know just what to do when I'm talking to you. You got me so messed up. I love a girl, please don't stop it. I wanna make love to your mind, you a goddess. So tell me if you're ready to move, ready to groove. Cause I'm ready to enjoy you. No, I ain't tryna rush. I just wanna make time for us and build something with a lot of trust, lot of trust, lot of trust. I love a girl, please don't stop it. I wanna make love to your mind, you a goddess. So tell me if you're ready to move, ready to groove. Cause I'm ready to enjoy you. No, I ain't tryna rush. I just wanna make time for us and build something with a lot of trust, lot of trust, lot of trust.
Yeah. That song is called Trust.
Girl, you know I got that act right. And my wrist stay shining like a flashlight. Hold up, wait a minute, cause I just might Pull up in that coupe, baby, all white. Yeah, I came with that energy, so we can make a few memories. So baby, turn off your phone, turn the switch off one time. Baby girl, you get your looks from your mama, and your booty looking bigger than a Hummer. You ain't the president, but damn, you got Obama. Have you coming up missing like Osama? Whipped cream, chocolate sauce, watch me lick it off. All these crazy thoughts, it's you, girl. I can do it for you. Can you do it for me? And you know what I need. It's you, girl. I can do it for you. Can you do it for me? And you know what I need. It's you, girl. I just gotta know, is you down to smoke? Is you down to roll? Break it up and turn me on. Baby, speak Spanish, loving your angles. Hello, pussy like an angel. Baby, you dangerous. Hey, you know money ain't a problem. If I got it, girl, you got it. You so sexy, you so poppin'. Oh, girl, you the bombest. When you out of that thong, don't you stop it. I've been waiting so long, so excited. I just wanna take you home. It's you, girl. Whipped cream, chocolate sauce. Watch me lick it off. All these crazy thoughts. It's you, you, you. I can do it for you. Can you do it for me? And you know what I need. It's you, girl. I can do it for you. Can you do it for me? And you know what I need. It's you, girl. Yeah. That song's called You Girl. It's available on Spotify right now. Yeah.
Yo, that was hot, man. Yo, I just had to toss up real quick.
Nah,
I'm sorry,
it's
caught
good.
me off guard. Yo, that was lit though. Like, come on, I just let you be way up there.
Yeah.
Like, so how long you been singing again?
10 years.
I'm trying to place it. Have you heard you sound like somebody? If they say, who do they say you sound like?
Man, I've gotten everyone from Young Michael before.
Michael Jackson.
I've gotten a Young Michael. I've gotten Lloyd.
Yeah, I hear it. Lloyd, that's the one. That was the one.
I've gotten Lloyd. I've gotten August Alsina.
Right.
I've gotten so many people.
Dope.
Yeah.
Well, definitely official. We got to have you back. You know, this is the wrap of the pilot
Absolutely.
season.
Yeah.
But we got to get you here with some videos and all that stuff.
Yeah, we do.
All right. Well, you know what? Them brothers want to hit the stage again, so I think we're going to roll them back through.
Yeah.
I hope to see you in the white room after this.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll be over
Absolutely.
there.
That's what's up.
All
What's
right.
up. So we're going to bring my man Sticks back to the stage. So
I just wanted to shout out my Instagram.
Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, my bad.
So,
Well,
yeah.
You know what? Go ahead.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram. I am Darion Lance. IAMDARION LANCE.
Right.
And I'm also on Spotify. Darion Lance.
Darion Lance.
Absolutely.
All right, and that'll be online. That'll be on the site. You know, that'll be on the YouTube.
Definitely.
Again, we appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
for coming
Appreciate you.
through.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And we're going to have you back.
Best believe.
Definitely.
All right.
So we're going to have Sticks come back to the stage. Thank you for that. Oh, okay, my bad. So we're going to take a break. You know, I got the mic. I might want to sing something. No, I'm joking. Anyway, so we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. We're going to drop 2 more tracks, Sticks, and we got my man Jay Mills coming back after the break in a second.
All these crazy thoughts. It's you, you, you. I can do it for you. Can you do it for me? And you know what I need. It's you, girl.
You are tuned into Vibration Frequency. That's vibrationfrequency.com. Follow, like, and share at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Vibration Frequency. Feel the vibe.
Yo, what up, though? This is your man, Nico the Wolf, host of the BEuLA. Invite you to tune in every Friday, 4:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Vibration Frequency Network at vibrationfrequency.com. This is where we cover the global impact and efficacy of cannabis. That's the BEuLA on the Vibration Frequency Network every Friday, 4:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. See you there. What up, though? This is your man, Nico the Wolf. Hollering at y'all to pull up to vibrationfrequency.com and tap into the Wolf's Den every first Friday of the month, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard here at vibrationfrequency.com, where you'll see some of the dopest, eclectic artists across this planet performing on this platform at the Vibration Frequency Studio. We get it in here, y'all, live. You dig?
Yo, we are back. I know y'all like, when is the show going off? It ain't. Anyway, so we about to get my boy Sticks back on the track. You know what I'm saying? He want to do another track for you. We got Jay Mills coming back again. I don't know if I'm going to walk off, if I'm going to stay on, but we got Sticks. Do your thing, money.
Oh, yeah, you turn me
Baby, you're gorgeous. Every step that you take towards me. Baby, you're gorgeous.
Hey.
Not for real though.
You really are. You can turn me up. Beautiful, young chick. Alright, speak to me. You say that the feelings are new, so why not rock with them then, baby, if the feelings are true? You don't wanna go through what you've been through. I say, I see you don't understand, let me explain this to you. Baby, you're gorgeous, a motivation to each step in my Air Forces. Watch how I run it up, so we gon' ride in Porsches. I need you to know that you truly are important. You started out someone to vent to. Remember nights you had me open, really coping with you. Jokes could make a problem feel soft, but I noticed emotions change when you got feelings involved. Don't change lanes and make it turn for the worse. Cause baby love's a blessing that'll turn to a curse. And ain't no refunds on a heart that's broken. I ain't playing games when I save my token. Body of the beach and got eyes like the ocean. Being inside your space, I get the feeling I'm floating. Love is a hard topic to manage, so bring that broken heart over, I'll be the bandage. Don't think that I take you for granted. Would've did this night one, but I can't lose the advantage. Never really been one to be romantic, but I wouldn't feel right if I had left you damaged. You say that the feelings are new, so why not rock with them then, baby, if the feelings are true? You don't wanna go through what you've been through. I say, I see you don't understand, let me explain this to you. Baby, you're gorgeous, motivation to each step in my Air Forces. Watch how I run it up, so we gon' ride in Porsches. I need you to know that you truly are important.
All night and day,
trying to get to this cash.
Trying to make a brighter future, stay away from my past. You know my path too fast,
like breaking the glass.
Now we bustin' down the middle
and we split it in half, and you know you are important.
You all I think about
while I'm recording.
And maybe you know,
just you and the kids.
Hey, thank you for running that track back. I'm gonna bring Jay Mills to the stage. That's the one that we ran the promos on. That's lit. Thank you. Jay Mills, where you at, my man? Come on, hit the stage for me. Last track of the night. What's going on? What you got? What you got? Give me what you got. I'm gonna be right here. I don't want to go nowhere. Go ahead. It's all you.
We about to turn up. Let's get it.
One of them.
Yeah, turn me up. Yeah, I can never lose. Say, look at me, then look at, yeah, all I do is, yeah. Look, let's get it. Win. Turn me up, blah. All I do is win. Yeah, all I do is win. I said, all I do is win. I can never lose. No, I can never lose. Look at me, then look at you. Said all I do is win. Yeah, all I do is win. I said all I do is, look, I can never lose. Nah. Yeah, look. Net worth a couple M's and I ain't seen the check. Got the 40 with the beam and I'm on label sets. CEO of J&Me is where they placing the bets. Don't give a fuck about a mad, I'm just speaking the facts. I mean for real, I mean for real. Bro, I ain't got no chill. Trippy off these pills. Said I'm trippy off these pills. Play with my money, you can kill. J&Me Financial, get money monster, money over everything. Bitches on the bottom, get $100 bill tattooed on my dick so I can see my money grow. When she sucking my shit, yeah. Back in the club, jugging hard off these pills. I don't think that I can drive like AD, grab a wheel. Got some hitters in the cut and they waiting on the kill. Whoop to my uncle, cause bitch, we really in the field. Yeah, all I do is win. I said all I do is win. I can never lose. No, I can never lose. Said look at me, then look at you. Said all I do is win. Yeah, it's slow. All I do is I can never, I can never lose. Let's go. Verse 2. I get straight to that paper when I'm waking up. This is real life, I can't make it up. See, they should be 420 high, bake it up. With my bad little bitch that gon' shake it up. Yeah, all these niggas mad, all these bitches mad. Fuck them cause I stay up in my bag, all up on my cash. When I wake up in the morning, thank the man, and I be stunned when it come to my money. Like AV, I tell them run it like woo, 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 woo. Yeah, these sound that I make when I get that loot, 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 loot. Man, these fuck ass niggas, they ain't got a clue, 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 clue. This nigga, all I do is win, I can never lose, 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 lose. Yeah, all I do is win. Say, all I do is win. I said, all I do is, look, I can never lose. Nah. Look, said, look at me, then look at you. All I do is win. All I do is win. I said, all I do is win. Yeah, I can never lose. Yeah, I can never lose. Look at me, then look at you. Let's get it. BEuLA. Let's go.
Yo, thank you again, thank you again, thank you again. Yo, y'all, why don't y'all join me up here? Come on up here,
sir.
Folks. Everybody come on up here. Yo, this is BEuLA Live. Shouts out to Vibration Frequency.
Yeah, that.
Thank you, fellas, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you to everybody that's here. We're about to turn up in the next room over there.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Hey, look at us and look at y'all. Let's get it.
Yo, we will see you for season 1.
Season 1.
BEuLA Live. See you then. Stay tuned. Check out the YouTube. Shouts out to everybody. Peace.
Yes, sir. I can never lose. BEuLA.
You took that up? Jump in. I'm gonna take some shots real quick. Chris, come on. J&Me Financial, get money monster, money over everything. Bitches on the bottom, get $100 bill tattooed on my dick so I can see my money grow. When she sucking my shit, yeah. Back in the club, jugging hard off these pills. I don't think that I can drive them like AD, grab a wheel. Got some hitters in the cut and they waiting on the kill. Whoop to my uncle, cause bitch, we really in the field. This is real
I do is win. I can never lose. No, I can never lose. Not at all. Look at me and look at you. Said all I do is win. Yeah, all I do is win. I said all I do is win. I can never lose. No, I can never lose. Look at me and look at you.
Tuned into Vibration Frequency. That's vibrationfrequency.com. Follow, like, and share at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Vibration Frequency. Feel the vibe.
Baby, you're gorgeous. Nah, for real though. You really are. Beautiful young things. You say that the feelings are new, so why not rock with them then, baby, if the feelings are true? You want to go through what you've been through. I say, I see you don't understand, let me explain this to you. Baby, you're gorgeous. Motivation to each step in my Air Forces. Watch how I run it up, so we gon' ride in Porsches. I need you to know that you truly are important. You started out someone to vent to. Remember nights you had me open, really coping with you. Jokes could make a problem feel soft, but I know this emotion change when you got feelings involved. Don't change lanes and make a turn for the worse, cause baby love's a blessing that'll turn to a curse. And ain't no refunds on the heart that's broke here. I ain't playing games when I say it my token. Body of the beach and got eyes like the ocean. Being inside the space, I get the